What's up, guys? Xtrememotorsports here, bringing you a race recap of the Las Vegas race I just had in Xtrememotorsports99 Racing League on iRacing. Again, guys, we are going to be at Las Vegas, and this is my qualifying lap. Now, before this race, I didn't want to qualify at all, actually. I wanted to start in the back. I haven't been on iRacing in about 2 months. But I'm back now. I'm going to be back at it. I'm going to be back at it in Extreme. And I actually ended up getting the pole right here. I ended up beating my teammate, Michael R. Mueller, at the line, baby, by almost 0.04 of a second. So we're starting pole again. Wasn't sure if I wanted to do this. I really don't want to wreck the whole field, but we're definitely going to see how this ends up. Alright, guys, again, starting on the pole position. Again, I really didn't want to do this. I did not want to be all the way up here, but hey, it happens sometimes, right? I'm up here now. Hopefully I don't mess up anybody's race here. Pace car's going to get off, and I'm going to get a pretty good launch. I'm going to be clear into turn 1 by almost 3 car lengths on the second place, and that's going to be the 48 car of Stevie Dews. I do believe his name is. I probably totally mispronounced that, but that's okay. And coming out of turn 2, he's going to get a huge run on that high line. I stayed low pretty much through the whole turn, which is probably a mistake because he's going to, again, get that run down the backstretch. I'm not even going to lead a lap here because he's going to pull a power move on me into turn 3. Got my teammate right there following along in that 27 car. That's going to be Mueller, who ended up starting second on the outside of me, but he's going to pass me. I'm actually going to drop back to third place here in 1 lap. I got Hunter McDaniel right behind me as well as I drop back to third place, and he's going to go ahead and dip down here in turns 1 and 2. I'm going to stay high. Again, I'm driving a little bit more cautious. I don't want to ruin anybody's race. And in the first laps, I'm going to drop back to 4th place, which is I'm okay with. Let's just follow in line and let's just save some tires and see how this thing pans out. Alright, guys, and we're going to pick the action up on lap 23. We got John T. Wimbish on the inside of me. We got John Sterling in a 3 car just in front of me who's going to tag the wall. I'm going to tag the wall a little bit myself, but that's going to force us to go too wide into turn 3. John T. Wimbish clears us both on the inside, but look no farther because here comes the 17 of Tommy Haynes. After our little mix-up, I'm going to pull a little slide job on the 3, but he's going to do the crossover out of 4. We're going to go side by side down into turn 1 as John T. Wimbish sails off into the sunset on us. But as we just said before, here comes the 17 of Tommy Haynes. We're going to get a good run out of turn 2 here. Tommy Haynes is going to follow, and he's going to try and get to our inside into turn 3, but he's currently side by side with the 3 of John Sterling as Tommy Haynes is gonna, there it goes right there, he's gonna get to the inside of us, coming down the front stretch with a good run out of turn 4 on an awkward angle in my opinion, but able to make it work nonetheless. Now we're side by side down into turn 1 as he almost had me cleared, but I'm going to hold strong on the outside down the backstretch, and we're going to go side by side again into turn 3. This time, Tommy Haynes is going to enter a little bit lower than he did last time, and I got the preferred line this time to get the run out of the corner. That's exactly what I do. I'm going to pull down right in front of him, and there goes that fun. Alright, guys, then we're going to pick the action up on lap 32 here with Bryce Woodson in the 99 car just in front of us coming out of turn 2. And this is where the first mistake of the season is going to happen. I'm actually going to get a little loose, and Richie Evans of the 8 car gets to my inside left rear, and I barely tapped that inside wall. It really didn't do too much damage to me, but who it did kill was the 7 of Edward Morris, who is my teammate. Again, I think he was just expecting me to be a little bit closer to the wall. I did get a little loose, but I held it together, and he was coming up a little bit, I'm assuming, to get an angle into turn 3, and he just hooked me around. He ended up collecting that, getting damage, as well as the 7 again of Edward Morris. Tough break for all of us, but luckily, I didn't get too much damage. Alright, so after that caution, we're back on lap 39. I'm going to start making power moves here myself, and we're going to go 3 wide down into turn 1. I'm only on the inside line. We're going to make it quickly 2 wide, make quick work of the 10. It's me and Daryl Clement side by side coming down the backstretch. And this is where I think I made a mistake. I still thought we were 3 wide because look how low I entered into turn 3. I mean, I was all the way near that white line entering. But there's, again, the 7 of Edward Morris. You can see the damage on his car right now. He's just heavily damaged, but it's actually going to help me out some. I was able to kind of set a pick play right there on Daryl Clement. And I'm going to clear Edward Morris coming out of turn here with ease with that heavy damage. And I'm actually going to be right behind Eric Driggins, who is also a teammate of mine on Apocalyptic Motorsports. So exactly 100 laps later, we're on lap 141, under 10 to go here. We had a lot of single car racing out there. It wasn't really too exciting. A lot of pit strategy, which got me all the way back up to 9th place, and there's a huge wreck down the backstretch. Cars were dodging everywhere. I almost locked them up, ran into the back of my teammate while spinning myself. I don't know how I was able to hold that thing together. I think I said, Jesus, please take the wheel, and I was able not to wreck. But here's where the interesting part happens. We got a lot of strategy going on. I ended up hitting, taking 4 tires. The 2 in front of me did the same thing, but the rest are on 20-something lap old tires. The only thing with that is we're going to have tire spin off the start with under 5 to go, and that's going to bring out the caution, and the race is over. So I ended up finishing 7th place at Las Vegas. I'll honestly take it for my first race back. Qualified pole, which is honestly kind of surprising, but there's definitely still things I need to learn, like, you know, managing the tires over a long run in the Cup cars is definitely not my strong suit so far, but I'm looking forward to learning and improving in that aspect. Next week is going to be Kentucky, guys. I will be live streaming that live on my YouTube channel as well, and until next time, I'll see you guys on the track.